Hi everyone, it's Lisa Jane here, and it's a Friday. Yay! I don't know where this week has gone. In fact, I don't know where September went. I don't know where October is going to go. And actually, we all know that 2020 has just come and gone and rushed in front of our eyes, or rather, been that space in between where we're all still looking around wondering what the hell is going on, which is probably going to happen for a while still. Anyway, today I felt urged to come and speak to you, and I'm talking to you in between sessions. I'm not all dolled up today, so I apologize for that. You see, what you see is what you get, but then that's always with me. I don't edit my videos. I share content as and when I feel the need to. I don't just speak for the sake of speaking. And I deeply hope that whatever I share with you is beneficial. It is always held with your healing and highest good in mind. And together with my team and spiritual guides, we hold the light for you. So, I think I said I'm Lisa Jane, right? So you know that. To all of those that might be seeing this video for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the notification button so that when I do decide, or when I am urged to share, that you'll be notified of it and can go in and take a look. The energies at the moment are, how can I say it? Well, they're always up for grabs, right? They're always changing, they're always turning. These next few months of 2020 feel like quite pertinent. If you don't follow my Instagram account, please do. I share so much content there. It's the one place where I can get on and just send a message or share some inspiration that comes through. I also share my walkings and meanderings on Table Mountain in Cape Town, which has the most beautiful energy. So if you are on Instagram, then just search the Multidimensional Mother. You're bound to find me, and just hit the follow button. So today, you may not like what I'm going to say to you, but I'm going to say it to you anyway, right? There is so much that is lifting us out of just being present in the moment. There is so many distractions, and like I've always said, we are God's greatest experiment in distraction. God, Goddess, Creator, Source, however you want to term that. It's like we've been given this beautiful life force to work with in physical form, and we don't have a freaking clue how to do it. So we get distracted by our thoughts, we get distracted by our own beliefs, we get distracted by other people's behavior, we get distracted by all things that are happening out there, we get distracted by star beings and messages from the star communities. All of that is extremely beneficial to our healing, but only if we're not distracted by it, right? So what I'm here to tell you today, which is what dropped in while I was driving this morning, because as a mom, I also fit in kiddie duties in between everything, and I was dropping, well, kiddies, they're not kiddies anymore. They would probably hate to hear me say that. My 3 young adults. Driving home, getting ready for my first client appointment, the message dropped in that actually we are here and we are present and we are the ground crew. There's so many people that say, oh, you know, I come from the star system and I wish I could go back there. I have it too sometimes, but I'll whisper that. So they don't hear, but they hear it anyway. But anyone who is on the planet at this point in time is here for a reason. You are here for a reason. And if you have watched my White Rose teachings that started a few months ago, you will know that that urging came from a very strong request from our guides to make sure that every one of you, yes, I'm talking to you, every one of you, of us, is responsible for creating the new world that everybody wants to be part of. The new earth, the ascended, the 5D, whatever label you want to give it, because that's also just a label, we are each responsible. We are the ground crew. And in fact, if we can see it as the most blessed task, and we can take responsibility for it, that's where things can change, right? Instead of thinking that we're just these people that have been left in the dumping ground, in the depths, in the hell of earth and all that's going on, can you perhaps just acknowledge that your role as the ground crew member, as the multidimensional being, as the star crew that has landed on this planet in whatever form, your responsibility as a human, because let's just put that out there too, right? We are creative energy in human form. There are multiple distinctions about what actually human is, right? But anyway, in this human form, and if you're up for the challenge, and if you're on the side of the warrior light, then your task is to take responsibility for yourself. And the first thing is clean up your own act, right? This system, the physical, the mental, the emotional, the energetic, the soul, which is what I work with in my healing. I work on your soul, with your soul, to lift away distortions in your field so you can be clearer, you can be more authentic, you can be more aligned to your life force. But I urge you, the guides urge you, my team urges you, goddess of the universe, goddesses urge you to take responsibility for yourself. The whole theme of this year, as I stated in November last year, is self-care and self-compassion. More than that, I've realized, it's about working with being present, because if you can do the self-care, self-compassion, you begin to clear distortions, you begin to lighten up. If you can do that too, you begin to become more of a conscious creator, and you begin to live in the present moment, because like my Instagram post said this morning, that was channeled for the full moon late last night, Cape Town time, 1st October. Creative power only ever exists in the present moment. And yes, intention sends it out there. It directs it. We need to have our focus, right? But the present moment is where your power lies. So we are the ground crew. Each one of you, and yes, again, I'm speaking to you. Even though you think you're not important, you are. Each one of us, of you, irrespective of our roles, whether I'm a healer and you're a teacher, whether someone is a lawyer or they're just an office worker, it doesn't matter. We are all in this together. And we are building a jigsaw puzzle as we speak. So I understand there may be days when you're disillusioned, where you're disappointed, where you're looking at this stuff. Trust me, we have things happening in our own country that are also tragic and heartbreaking and horrible. And if you're called to act towards those, to work in a career that is going to help that, please do. But do it with a strong sense of knowing that your field needs to be cleared first. The strong imagery again this morning is make of yourself a lighthouse. The lighthouse doesn't chase the boat. So the more you clear up your internal field, your energy field, your soul field, your mental field, because they're all aspects of this, and the more you clean up your physical body so it becomes embodied, and please, this does not mean you have to eat in a certain way or be in a certain way. The body holds things. It's just looking at that and releasing in whatever way is right for you. So let's not go judging someone who eats meat or someone who doesn't eat meat. It's not about that. It's about understanding what is right for your body. So that process of embodiment is happening now. It has been happening very strongly for the last 3 or 4 years. So we're cleaning up to allow our soul to come in, to allow our truest and highest potential to express itself in physical form, so that each one of us changes the world one vibration at a time. And remember that when the physical shows itself, all of the energy work has done. And that's the hardest thing, right? Because you want things to change overnight. Of course, we want a beautiful world tomorrow. We want everyone to have food on their table. We want everyone to stop with the violence and the hatred. But we can only change that if we're working with ourselves and we're working with now. Because by the time that is changed, we have all done the work. And it's hard graft. It's like being a street cleaner. And again, no disrespect to street cleaners. They do a fabulous job. The dustbin men that take our shit away. Sorry, I shouldn't swear online. They are loved. They do an amazing job. They do work that is actually important to keeping our planet clean. You are that. You are the ground crew who is here to clean up the planet. And some days you might want to scream in frustration and say, why do I have to live in this dirt, in this heavy energy? It's because we need your light, darlings. It's because we need you to be that angel on the earth. How on earth are the angels going to affect their job, affect their energy on the planet, if you don't let them in? If you don't acknowledge the angel within you, because you are the taskmaster, you are the one that is changing things moment by moment. So please examine where you are being distracted. I'm not free of this, trust me. I'm also living this human world, right? I know there are things that I say, oh, I should do, or I shouldn't do. As I work with them, they slowly fall away. It's not to say I'm perfect. It's not to say that I don't trip myself up. I do. Like you, I've had huge issues with self-doubt. Like you, I have issues of self-judgment. Like you, I have issues with my body and how I've worked with it all of these years and all the terrible things I've said and done to it. All of that, we're no different, you and I. We're exactly the same. But if we can move to a place where we just acknowledge the power we hold, that if we choose our words, if we speak with compassion and love, if we monitor our thoughts and change them, and how you change them, you become aware of them. First step. Become aware. Pay attention to behaviors or habits that are not serving you, that you know are not good for you, and just pay attention to them. You may not be able to change them overnight, but just start keeping a checklist, a book of self-awareness. Where do I need to become more aware? Where do I need to be more conscious of how I speak, how I come across? I believe in you. I am as normal and down to earth as the rest of you. And my biggest truth, deep in here and always has been, is that we are not here to ascend and disappear from the planet. We are not here to become somebody else or some guru. We are here to become a clear channel of life force energy in whatever way we feel moved to express that. In the way that humans were meant to be together as a community, to love, to care, to compassion. And again, it doesn't mean you have to like everybody, please. Our ideas of love are so warped. You don't have to be huggy either. It's about respect. It's about mutual consideration. And it's about developing an eco-spiritual biosphere where we all work together. That is it. To create the planet that is harmonious and peaceful for all. So I think I've said what I needed to say. I hope I brought the energy through that was really pumping through my veins this morning as I was driving home and thinking I need to speak about this. As always, I send you so much love and blessings. If you do need help, seek the help. You're welcome to contact me. All my details are below. I do distant healings. I work with a lot of foreign clients. The distant healing at the moment is one of the most powerful things I'm working with. And I'm here to talk to you. So, ask questions, ask for information, ask me to talk about a particular topic, whatever it is. But wherever you are, know that you are loved. Know that I see you, that the spirit angels see you, and that deep within you resides a power so beautiful, a power of positive, lightful change so beautiful that if you can just begin to recognize it moment by moment. Thank you so much for listening, and I will be in touch again soon, I'm sure. Bye for now.